reverse banded bench. I like to prescribe reverse banded bench for any of us that struggle at the bottom of the bench to help build strength in our positioning, okay? So it's a positioning drill. How we set this up, you can utilize a bar or you can utilize some of the rods that we have within the gym. It can be a little bit easier to utilize the rod as it can be difficult to manipulate the bar into this setup. I take bands, I throw them over the top till they're doubled up. I like to count the number of holes in our rack to make sure that we're even, so 2, 4, and 6 is where I have these set up now. Then I stick the rod through these bands like so, right? I make sure that there's the same amount sticking through each side, especially when you use the rod. It can be easy to kind of mess that up. When you use the actual bar, it's a little bit easier. If you're a little more vertically challenged, you're gonna wanna hold on to that bar as you sit down. So here, I sit down, I get set up into my bench, right? Then from this position, what I am doing is I'm getting set up just like a bench, pushing through my feet, opening my knees, pushing my ribs up. And most of the time when I prescribe this, I will prescribe some reps, and I will also prescribe, at the end of those reps, a hold. So maybe 10 reps and a 30-second hold. And while you're in this position, you should really be thinking about foot pressure, keeping those knees nice and open, pushing those ribs high, and pulling that bar down to your ribs. A lot of us, when we bench, we struggle with keeping that tightness as we come down. We just let that bar push us down. And so this really helps us work on that. So this is called the reverse banded bench.